Hello, good morning, all of you. Hope all well. This Sunday morning, we are going live, and I am very excited to share the platform today. In fact, I remember the days when I started my job. He was one of my first colleague there, and I'm very happy and pleased to have him today as one of the founder to a very exciting range of devices. In fact, any medical practice like we are doing, all of us, most of us are doing either Ayurveda practice or allopathic practice or maybe integration as well. We all need certain kind of latest machines, devices, equipments which can benefit patients. And in that scenario, Aura Medical Limited is very much involved and partnering with very exciting devices and very exciting manufacturers in terms of giving the latest technologies to our clinics, our setups, our hospitals. So, without wasting much time, I will definitely introduce Mr. Niranjan Sahu and Mr. Saurabh on our platform today. I will request Niranjan to share a quick introduction about him and his company and about the devices. And then Saurabh will definitely give us the entire technical know-how about the devices so that we can understand more about them. And any one of you have any query you want to procure that for your setup, you want to do a demo first, whatever, they are open to give a demo on site on your place as well, in your hospital. You want to know further about that, please let us know. And as you know that we are directly connecting you to all of them in terms of whatever the business you want to do. So Indian Vadyas always looking forward for good, genuine companies and groups who are interested in working closely directly with the doctors. So, on that note, I will hand over the session to Niranjan for further proceeding. And thank you so much for joining us live today. Over to you, Niranjan. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Piyush. It's really nice and kind of you for good introduction. And my name is Niranjan Sahu, and I'm a director in the Aura Medical Limited. And we take care of the diagnostics, medical devices, which is required by the all physicians in their clinical diagnosis purposes with process and purpose with the patients, and it will give them a cutting edge for understanding the disease, as well as also will give them the benefit in terms of the diagnosis, which will be zero wastage of the samples and also the contamination. So it will be a clinic based and a portable device which has a 10,000 patient data, and there are other devices which helps you for the air sanitizer, which require your cleanliness due to the COVID-19, which we have learned. So these are the devices. I have my colleague who is also a director and technical about the product know-how, and he will take care and brief you about the products. And we basically are the importer and placing these products for the benefit of the patient as well as the our stakeholders, which will be the physicians and the doctors. And feel free to ask n number of questions and anything you feel like about the product knowledge, or anywhere we can connect together and collaborate. That will be a nice and advantageous. And we are here to support the team of Piyush, as well as the colleagues of the Piyush who can be benefited in the business terms as well. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Saurabh, please let us know about the details. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi. My name is Saurabh Avasti, and I'm one of the director in Aura Medical Limited. And like to thanks Dr. Piyush for giving us such kind of platform. Uh, can we change the slide? Okay, just one. Okay. So the thing is, this is portable medical analyzer, which having ECG 6 channel, 12 channel, blood sugar analyzer, urine analyzer, blood pressure analyzer, blood lipid profile, hemoglobin, uh, uric acid, cholesterol, SpO2, temperature. Plus, this machine having one of the most important thing is the emergency drug uses, which most of the doctor gets confused while in emergency situation. So this machine can store up to 10,000 patient data as well. This is very portable. You can carry in a bag along anywhere. You can use this machine as a plug and play, and plus this machine having a battery backup. The most important thing with this machine, we keep on updating the things. Means that more of the test can be updated in this machine automatically because the software handler is Omron. So many things can be added up with this machine, and we can do ultrasound as well in this machine. We have two probes along with this machine, which can be used as a gynae, and the other one is for the uh, nerve systems and for your cardiac use. Okay, next. Okay, the other product is this. This is Canta oxygen concentrator 8 liter. Canta is one of the uh, best company which provides their concentrator to UNICEF, which is more usable in African countries. This machine can work up to 24 into 7. Uh, the one of the best machine in concentrator. Next, this is 5 liter. That's our company concentrator, which can be used as a home purposes for the patient who are suffering from the saturation. Next, okay, this is air purifier which cover 8,000 square feet. It clear air as well as bacteria as well as viruses. This having HAPA 11 filtration along with the UV strobe. Next, this is the new technology. This is plasma filtration air purifier. Uh, it doesn't require any of the filter which you need to change. So the filtration cost is zero. And the coverage of the machine is 3,000 square feet. This is one of the more effective machine in the purification, which can remove the chemical of the air also. Next. So I think this is all. Uh, I'm able to describe all the products. If any further questions required, you can contact Dr.
Yeah,
Piyush.
thank you, Saurabh. I think definitely we will spread this across the fraternity and across the our network. And I quickly want to just discuss maybe with Niranjan and with you. See, there are some options and some brands or companies are available in market. So, what do you think, Niranjan and maybe Saurabh? Any one of you can answer, and if our fraternity will have this query as well as soon as we will take this forward from here. How you say that you people are different as far as these machines are concerned? Any exclusivity, any privilege, or any maybe benefits which any other option available in the market is not having in terms of the cost effectiveness, quality, or whatever. So we want to emphasize on these points because see, ultimately people will compare, and ultimately people wants to know that why they will purchase from you, or why your machines only. Because we as a platform wants to be neutral. So if you can emphasize on these aspects, Niranjan, Saurabh, any one of you.
Sure. I'll like to question 2 points, Dr. Piyush. One is that we are the exclusive importer, and these machines are with us, where we'll be providing you the AMC and the warranty and the service. And after warranty also, and you will have a dedicated team with Saurabh for the AMC part. That is point one. So quality is not compromised. And secondly, whatever specification and the quality, like in air purifier, if we are giving you in writing 93.5 as a medical grade oxygen, so we will be delivering that. If machine has that capacity inbuilt, that if it is going below, it will have a hooter and an alarm that gives you a patient or the attendant that the oxygen level is going below due to the mechanical or the technical failure. This is one of the feature of the air purifier, the your oxygen concentrator, because this is the critical for the patient who are asthmatic or who are dependent on the oxygen concentration system. That is point one quality. Second is that the medical device which we are talking about, the health system, it is cutting edge. And secondly, we do not have any competition in the market in terms of people say 12 channels, but they deliver 6 channels and they multiply it for the ECG diagnosis, which is the more or less we see in the practical scenario. But in our situation, it will be 12 channels and 6 channels separately given. So you can use the ECG and you can compare both the diagnosis and the graphs, which will give a very nice clinical diagnosis to the cardiologist, and it will be very helpful for detecting the strokes, detecting the blockages or the malfunction of the heart, or it can be detecting that blockages creating the some different EEG echocardiogram. So that will is very precise, and I would like to also emphasize one point that we have diagnosis variation of up to 1.5%, and which is the best in the class in the diagnosis. And 3% to 5% variation is been given and acceptable in the benchmarking of the standard for the diagnosis for any test which we are offering. You can go for the urine analysis, you can go for the lipid profile, you can go for the blood analysis of the lipid side as well as the routine. So we have compared and we have the validation report of the patients in India also and in outside, where we have the literature support reports and validation data, which shows we our machine can fit into the benchmarking of 1.5% to 2.8% or a maximum to 3%. And we have evaluated our machine with the 1.5% ratio with the clinical diagnosis with the various tests which we are offering. So these are the features which will give you and give us our devices and us as a cutting edge with the industry. And then definitely there are the cost aspects and the various finance options which we are giving, so that there should not be a burden, and it will be a cost effective and self sustainable clinical diagnosis for the physicians and doctors.
Sure.
Saurav, you can add for the other features which I have missed out anything on the technical side.
I think I've already described all the features uh, regarding the machine. As per like ultrasound, as like ECG, 6 channel, 12 channel is there, and this machine is like basically Android based, so you can add on so many things. Uh, like
Yeah, I would just
recently,
would like to add,
recently
he has
we are
highlighted a
updating
nice
it.
point. Yeah, Saurabh has
Sorry.
highlighted a nice point that this is an Android-based machine. Thank you, Saurabh. You have highlighted a very nice point that this is an Android-based machine. That this data can be transferred to using the Android Omron software to your mobile device or to the compatible device to your laptop or to your system, where you can store the data. Also, you can communicate using the diagnosis, clinical diagnosis done on this device and transfer it. One more point I would like to add, Dr. Piyush, which people are not aware. our ultrasound device, which we are talking specifically, which Saurabh has said, that it has a 5 dimensional, which is not available in India. So one of the device has a 5D, which is require a licensing. But what happens that when you use this device, you can also detect certain tumors, which our surgeons, which we have demonstrated, they have identified the use. So this is one of the use which slowly and gradually people will come to know once they purchase this and use it. And this particular device will be useful. This particular I'm talking about the USG device, which is musculoskeletal, which also gives you the lymph nodes and tumors, as well as your bone hairline fractures. This device is capacitate and has an inbuilt capacity to diagnose those kind of information as well for the clinical diagnosis. This is particularly I'm talking about 3C, I think, Saurabh, the USG 3C type, which has this 5D dimensional, clinical diagnosis of the particular bones, lymph nodes, tissues, cells,
Exactly, exactly,
or even your right.
exactly,
So these are the
exactly.
thing which is not available in the market. And if you go for the these kind of features, these can be a standalone machines. But our machine has these capacity to take care of these kind of features as well. Yes, you Piyush. I'm done with your
Great,
points.
great. No, I think that was a very nice information which you have just shared, and I think this will definitely add the aspect that yes, we can always take it forward in a way that this should be connected to all the fraternity, all the hospitals, and any one of you have any query, any interest, please let us know. We'll definitely connect you with them, and accordingly we can take it forward from here. And thank you, Niranjan. Thank you, Saurav, for this very
Thank you.
insightful session. And this is
Thank you,
definitely
Doctor.
this
Yeah, thank
technology
you
will
for the
be,
platform, Dr.
yeah,
Piyush, and it is really nice connecting with you. And we hope for the mutual collaboration support from your side.
sure,
Thank you.
sure. No, our aim is to just propagate and disseminate this kind of information through our platform, because ultimately the patients will be benefited. That is, I think, the main aim for this entire exercise, that whosoever is in
Exactly.
need and in requirement and
Absolutely
to
right.
get the
Absolutely correct.
maximum like benefit should be passed on to the patient, so that we can provide them world class healthcare infrastructure in India to tier 2, tier 3, and to the extent of villages. So gradually I think these kind of portable machines, technologies, affordability is there, so we can take it to the next level now, and let's try to disseminate this to the entire community we have. And thank you so much again, and looking forward to have many more insightful sessions like this in future as well. Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Sure, definitely. Thank you.